Let me in the handy in the loud is the reason why my vision so blurry.
Hard pause. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast. It's your boy Julian Blaq, Water TV, and Mr. Hudson Redwater coming through with another episode. This is episode 37. My old ass had to squint and look. Yo, if you haven't forgotten yet, all the music is contained in the description. All the links to the music, my bad. Please go ahead and click those links and give everybody a spin. Go check out Mr. Hudson Redwater's Hollywood Zombies. Check out Mark Matthew. Check out Shawn Silver. And then also check out our cousin Sauce's podcast, Lostin, TheSauce. So much love if you're back again. We appreciate you coming. All right, gentlemen, what's popping? Let me turn this down a little bit more.
I listen to Sauce podcast to his latest episode. He just dropped one. That shit was interesting. Him and his lady talking a 50-50 thing. Like, is it a word? Is it okay if a woman lives with a man? If y'all live together, it's okay for y'all to go 50-50. I ain't gonna lie. What she was saying, I respected what she said. She was like, man, she feel like people need to mind their business.
It's between y'all.
I agree with that too, like, because everybody's situation different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga getting, like, you got to pay everything, then pay it all. Like, or if she just got to pay a little, or y'all going to fit whatever works for you. That's how I look at that shit. So everybody need to stop. For real, mind your business.
Yo, facts. I never really was in a situation, a 50-50 situation. I always kind of paid the bulk of the bills when I was in. I mean, I did have one where it was the rent we was in was 50-50, but then I paid a lot of the other stuff. I did have one of those.
I feel I've never lived with a woman, so you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like if I got it to pay all the bills, I'm gonna pay all the bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we gotta work it together, then we just gotta work it together. Like, but if I got it to pay all the bills, I'll pay it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, even now, like, if I have a young lady come live with me, I own this house, so I don't expect her to pay my mortgage. But, if she wants little comfort things, she could pay for some of that. If she wants to up the cable or get cable, because I don't even got cable, I stream everything, she could pay for that. She could, if she got kids, she could pay some of the groceries. Even though I don't want to
see, that's a different dynamic too. Like, when you think about it, right? If she move into your house, you already got to pay the mortgage, regardless if she there or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? So her being there, she should just be trying to make it as comfortable for you as possible. Like, that's how that, you feel what I'm saying? Now, what would you do if y'all buy a house together?
I mean, even with a house together, I probably would wind up paying the mortgage. I feel that's like
it depends. It depends too, and that depends too on what type of you trying to get on like, you feel what I'm saying? Because you might be like, I could get this house in my budget. She like, nah, let me throw my money in there and we could get this house. Then you gonna have to pay, you feel what I'm saying?
See, I won't do that no more. Even though we got the income, we gonna do it one income.
Bro, went through that.
I had a chick get me into some shit. Yeah, we need more, and then decides a year in, I don't like it no more. I'm leaving and leaving me.
Yeah, true. Now you stuck with the shit. Like, yeah, true.
Leaving me in a financial bag, and I couldn't stand that chick after that. I was like, I had a kid and everything. She said, "Fuck you and fuck your kid. I'm out."
Dave, what's up, man? What you think, man? I want to hear from the verbal Zen master, man. I need to see what's going on, man.
You muted.
You muted. You muted.
Can I unmute him?
He must have muted himself, or maybe. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Nah, I mean, I feel like in reality, most people are gonna have to share some type of bills, right? Most people ain't gonna make the income today where that's just reality. In the romanticized form of it, yeah, I got it. I take care of all that. You know what I'm saying? And you make sure that you feed my ego and you keep inspiring me to keep getting this bag. But that's not really the most case in reality. My moms and my pops, they had to share some bills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that's what the average people are going to do. But every man, I feel like this. If you do got it Yeah, I mean, if you do got it, yeah, you should be paying the
You
bills.
should be
Like
paying the bills. I agree with that too. And let me say this, ladies. Let me say this. Let me give y'all some advice too. Y'all might not want to take it from me, but let me just throw this out there. A lot of times, y'all be leaving niggas in the beginning cause you gotta pay some bills, but in the end, just stick with the nigga because he gonna have more money than you in the end.
and money's
It's true because most men stay at one job. You feel what I'm saying? When they work, they stay at one job, so they be at their job 30 years. You feel what I'm saying? So they making bread at their job. You stay you stay at McDonald's 30 years, you're gonna be making bread. You stay anywhere for 30 years, you're gonna be making bread. Just stick with them niggas, and eventually he'd be paying all the bills. Because most men, this is my opinion too. I could be wrong, but I feel like if most men had it, they'll pay all the bills. I feel like most men, if you
deep down inside, we all wanna
be providers, like you know what I'm saying. But they done made the cost of living so high. That's the problem. Like, it ain't like back in the day when the man made a little bit of money and rent was $200 type shit.
Be a bus driver.
Right,
you know what I mean, be a regular worker and still support a family of like 3 and
a whole family, not even 3. Them niggas was having 8, 9 kids back then.
My grandparents was having 6, 7. Yeah.
Both my grandparents had a bunch of kids, like you know what I'm saying. So it ain't like they was having a whole bunch of kids, like so. It's just a different time. But ladies, don't think most men. Whether y'all believe this or not, y'all probably don't, because it's be a lot of niggas doing goofy shit. But most men, if they had it, they would pay all the bills. Like, I feel like
they can't, like you say, you can't jump on the outlier. There's gonna be some douchebags in the mix.
Yeah.
For the most part, that's what I said. I'm not the luckiest nigga to meet a bunch of cordial dudes in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a roll of the dice. I don't know these douchebags that they be talking about. Well, also too, douchebags don't vibe with us well, so we won't keep them.
But I just from me being a nigga that used to be outside in the mix, I seen niggas that these bitches talking about, like the nigga that just don't want to do shit and just, you feel what I'm saying? He just don't want to work because he don't want to. They don't want to take the child support out his check. Shout out to Jax.
Jax Lord.
Yeah, but you feel what I'm saying? They don't niggas. It's niggas that won't want to work because they owe child support and they feel like they gonna take too much money out your check. But I feel like that's a part of that's how it go, dog. You just gotta pay. You know what I'm saying?
I had a bro ask me too when he was like, yo, you had all them kids, man. How'd you live? I said, I worked. He said, how'd you pay all that? How'd you pay the child support? I said, I paid it.
I'm gonna throw something else out there for let me throw some advice for the fellas that be dipping and dodging child support. You do know it's cheaper if you just pay it from the beginning. If you try to run from it, that's where it becomes a problem, because now you got the rearage. So what they'll do is they'll take you to court and be like, all right, you owe $100 a week child support, right? And be like, well, you got $10,000 rearage on the back, and so we're gonna throw another $50 or $75 on that too. So now you paying $175 a week instead of that $100 that you could have just been paying from the beginning. Like,
but sometimes there'll be
just
a little
pay your child support, man. Stop dipping and dodging, man.
Sometimes they'll be a little weak. Like if you a broke dude and you starting to pay, they'll drop the arrearage. They'll put the bulk for the kid and they'll drop the arrearage down to a low amount. But you'll be paying on that shit for the rest of your life if you don't double it up and try to knock that debt down.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just don't. The goal is just pay your child support, man. If you got a chick and your baby little and she acting out of pocket, just go put yourself child support. Don't even play. Don't even give her time to be like, yo, the nigga didn't do nothing. We know we know them type of chicks that be doing that. We know the signs of the goofiness coming. We know what's going on. Like we know what's going on. Yeah, you see the goofiness coming, you just jump on top of it. Like, but even if you don't jump on top of it, she put you on child support, just pay it from the beginning.
Thank God I don't gotta deal with that shit.
You old enough to do better. I don't know. I don't like making a child to a paycheck. Yeah, but shit, you have a kid. That's what's gonna happen. No matter what you like.
We had this debate with a couple of the young ladies I know about whether to give the kids your name or not, and then they disagreed with giving the kid the name. They need to know the dad was worthy of it, but they did agree with taking the daddy's money immediately.
Yeah, that don't even make no sense. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I even
this,
told him, I said, "Go ahead."
You told him what?
I even told him, I said, "You already starting off the game with a skewed vision. You're saying a man has to earn his name on a child." I said, "A child is not." Like one of them said he wants the benefit of having his name on it, but he don't want to do no work. I said, well, even if he didn't go to no doctor's appointment with you, but he bought the crib and he's taking care of the kid, he don't owe you shit. He owes that kid. He owes that kid time. He owes that kid, at least the effort of being a present father. And you can't see that at birth, where you got to decide whether to give the kid his name or not. And then also your kid gonna wind up fucking one of their cousins because they don't know.
They don't know their family.
So I did tell him, and then also I said, it might sound harsh to say it. I said, children are not an asset; they're an asset to your heart, but they are bill. And baby mama, like long-term girlfriends and wives, are assets. Baby mamas are a bill. They take out; they don't add to.
They take out. They constantly finding new ways to take out, right?
That's why you just pay your child support and keep it moving. That's why
Exactly.
you don't got to do all that arguing. All that you could argue with yourself. It ain't nothing. Once you pay your child support, you and it ain't that bad. Just pay it.
Yeah,
right.
Just pay it. You know what I'm saying? And 18 years ain't that long. My daughter about to be 17 in like a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cheers to that. Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? So that fly by. My son 12, so he almost done too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm almost done. So niggas, y'all tripping, nigga. I don't never argue with my kids' mothers. Never for what? Nothing to argue about. I ain't arguing with no woman I ain't having sex with anyway. Like,
you had me rolling when you post that shit.
Cause it's true though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I look like. It be niggas arguing with their baby moms in a whole nother relationship. He in another relationship, but you arguing with your baby moms. Like, what?
I never understood that. Like,
I'm not doing that, sir.
Even with baby mama drama, it's only drama if you allow it. Like, if they could do shit like use the kid against you, I ain't never argue with none of my baby mom. They try to argue with me. They get a block. I pay money and just not talk to them.
Listen, I'm in foreign territory. That's why I ain't saying that, because I have none of these experiences.
Shit's Donald Murphy.
I've been very careful the whole trip.
But I'm sure you've seen a lot, so you know what's going on. You know what's going on out here. It was good, Arsenal Hendricks.
Hendricks in the
building. Salute to the frat too.
Rocks, Rebel Gentlemen.
I be telling niggas, I be like, yo, dog, look, just pay it, man. 18 years go by quick. It go by quick. It faster than you think, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here arguing with them chicks that ain't getting you nowhere. And it look crazy where you in another relationship arguing with your last baby moms about motherfucking bullshit, nigga. It look crazy.
Right.
And you a soft, and to the niggas that's the new boyfriend with the baby moms and your girl arguing with her baby father, you a sucker too. You a sucker too.
You gotta check her. Listen, dude, why you arguing so much? You still fucking him?
Facts. You a sucker too. Like, it ain't nothing to argue. I can understand y'all had y'all conversations, but if y'all sitting around just arguing, or at least don't do it when I'm around, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna do that shit, make sure I ain't around when you.
No, for real.
I ain't with none of that shit.
And I ain't even got I need, like, my ex-wife was a good co-parent. There was no beef, no arguing. She never asked for unreasonable shit. If she asked for something the kids needed, it was definitely a connection. That's like when she asked me for shit, it was hard to say no, because even outside of the child support, she never asked for nothing else. And then when she asked for something, it was like her trying to do something special for the kid on occasion, not all the fucking time, every single time around. If she could do it on her own, she did. Like, a couple times she asked me for money, and I was like, yo, hold up, I'll get it together and come to you. I was like, oh, how you want me to send it to you? She was like, oh, no, never mind. I figured it out. Keep it. I was like,
That's rare. She would have just most chicks would have just doubled up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She'd have had the money and just got her money back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
get that, bro.
But you know what I realize a lot of dudes' problem is y'all be worried as long as your kids is good. Don't over worry about what the chick is doing with the money. That shit.
Yeah. That's what I said.
That's
Like,
B shit.
I'd be like, long as my kids was good, I don't give a fuck if she bought butt plugs with the money. Long as she was
I ain't even worried about that shit. Like, as long as my kids straight, like I ain't got nothing.
See them dressed nice, they look clean, they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She, obviously, the money coming from somewhere that's doing all this.
Right. I think niggas be overly like, you know what I'm saying, worried about what the chick do with the, cause you see the chick in the club, but I don't give a man.
Use my money to buy a bottle of Chardonnay, get drunk, fucking look.
Yeah, I'd be like, how you niggas even be knowing what your babe moms be doing? Like, I don't know what my babe moms be doing. I have no idea. I don't follow them. You muted.
Let's see if I can unmute him. I hit the unmute. He muted.
Nah, he did it.
It's something going on with my thing. It keeps switching over to mute for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing.
It might be something in the settings. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah,
pause. Hold up, I hit you with water.
Pause.
That's my man Murph. My man Murph. He RG too. That's Marion Square. He got a little like lounge on 92nd and 2nd Ave in the city.
That's shout out.
Yeah.
That's how I gotta pull up in there one day.
Yeah, that's the frat spot. That's where we hang out. Like if we Italians do the pizza shop and shit.
Yeah, yep. Salute. But yeah,
he make beats too. He makes some ill beats too.
Oh yeah, salute.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, man, bro, pull up that verbals in real quick, man. I need to hear that. Man, I need to hear that shit from my soul, man.
Yeah, style. Yeah, good look.
I'm not even playing. I be playing that shit all the time. Like, I'm not no bullshit. Like, I play that shit.
When I was listening to us, why ain't we play this shit?
That shit smooth. I don't care what that shit smooth.
That's gentleman jazz. That's
word.
Jazz.
Like word.
We got next time. Let's play that shit then. That's what Terrell play that.
I got a couple of new joints I'm about to film. I gotta come out with this so I can get you in the scene, Terrell.
You already know. I'm with it.
Yeah. And my shit is I don't know why it's running slow, but I got it.
You'll figure it out.
My man Moonrock's about to drop a joint. Das Vidania, he about to drop a joint.
Yeah, we got to start pulling up everybody shit, start playing everybody shit. I'm with all that shit. Support the people, man. No monetization. We don't even care about the monetization right now. Fuck all that shit. See, pull the stream down. It's all good.
Yo, plus what's good with the people, like all the music we play artists that own their own publishing, own their own
independent, or independent, like.
Oh, they give you the right to play it. It ain't gonna get
the good thing with the that's the good thing with the internet, man, because you don't even need no million followers or no million like fan. You don't need no real big fan base. 10-20,000 people, you in there.
Yeah, fact.
You in there.
My bad.
Oh, that's the short. Yeah, that's short. Yeah. But now I got some new shit. We about to drop Polynesian Pomeranian. Polynesian Pomeranian.
I got it. Sound like some smooth shit.
Facts, right. You're gonna see me in the museum holding a Pomeranian, like.
There you go.
No, I see. You see how it's slow like this? It hasn't even started showing the image yet. There we go.
Represents Redwater. I ain't come to play with y'all. Man, we speaking our minds, doing what we do. But that shit they want to hear. Niggas out here playing anyway. Listen, see everyone think they the realest when they really fake. I tell them take a look in the mirror and have a face to face. Ain't not concerned with the bullshit. Let's just win the race. Marble statues in the foyer, it's on display. Aptitude for hitting the spot and getting the finer thing, so you can keep your platitudes. Already got a team. Cash rules everything. Nah, there's something more than cream. Cause from what I seen, the bread was just part of the dream. And yeah, I know the rest may be hard to believe. This heart on my sleeve is cold as an art degree. So pardon me when I'm blessed with don't fit in skinny jeans. You know the motto by any means. Black
Salute break face.
The streets that teach you how to spot a fiend. You either get the big picture or learn photography. It's honestly one of a kind, a rare commodity that could peep the thoughts in your mind. So please don't copper, please. Finally, the stars align, so peep this island beat. Serving where the catfish fry. My dog's off the leash. It's time to put a cap in your pride. Now you gon' compete, so politics push that to the side and move forward the key. The baddest bitches jump in the ride and get them off of me. Who says there's only one lifetime? So take a walk with me, talk with me. 9:30, there's so much more to see. I promise you, all 7 seals be living comfortably.
Bing.
Well,
And I seen the cameo you had a Snipes movie too. Like that was in the I think it was the Mr. Ducati video, was it?
Mr. Ducati,
Mr. Ducati.
Shout out Brick Face.
Yeah, we
Peace
was
to
in
Hudson Water, my brother, and Moon Rocks. Much love, Brick Face.
Yeah. We was in the sty right there. That shit was lit that day too.
Yeah. I told you that nigga super Brooklyn now. That nigga, like he said, he the old Brooklyn. That nigga is a Brooklyn nigga for real. Like,
yo, listen, his character in the cartoon, he's so tall that half the time when that his head is, you never see his head because he's just so tall. Unless we like in a building. He be on the outside of the building looking in the window when we be on the 12th floor. That's how tall he is in the cartoon.
That's funny.
That nigga a giant.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
That's funny.
Yeah, shout out Snipes, man. I fuck with Snipes, man. I'm waiting on volume 2. I'm one of them niggas, but I don't give a fuck how hood a movie is. I watch all that shit. Like I told you, I watch all that type of shit.
Yo, I'm like, yo, we only gonna get better. I just like the fact that we doing something. Like you just can't always hold it back. You got sometimes you just gotta put it out there, see what it do, and keep getting better.
That's a fact. That's why I like the internet, because you ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. We always sitting on ideas. If you don't, you gotta execute them shit sometimes. Put it out there. Fuck it. Like
word. And Snipes is 100% funded by himself. He paid the whole trip himself.
That's why I say I'll go every time he put something out, watching it. I fuck with all that independent shit. Like we gotta push each other for real. That's how that shit gotta go. Like,
yeah, word. That's what I'm saying. Right, I'm gonna put together a little 30-second once I finish your joint. Yeah, because I'm gonna do mines and fatties too and shit in the same style that I said the jewels. You know what I'm saying? And then when I animated a little bit, put together like a little 30-second animated, not like no Marvel shit, of course, not, you know what I mean, but some animated shit with the music behind it for the podcast opening. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
No, I mean, you're an artist, so you do a lot of shit. Do you actually do like full featured animation shit, or is this too much time and work to do animation?
Nah, I mean, to keep it real with you, I love this, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm knowing how to do 2D animation. Me and my man Diabolical be working on some stuff, but right now, like I can animate certain elements, make certain things look like it moves certain ways, and do stuff like that. But for right now, but it is a lot of work. I do need a team. Right now, I just got like my man Diabolical. He on his own project, but we both teaching each other, different methods and stuff like that.
That's dope. I ain't gonna front. I be liking when black people do shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Step outside of the box and don't just everybody want to be in the same. You feel what I'm saying? Smushed in this doing the same shit. Like, yo, let me get a corner store. Let me get a laundry mat. Let me. You feel what I'm saying? You know what niggas do? Let me get a t-shirt. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying that's what most niggas do the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like when niggas step outside of the box. I like that type of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm a nerd for real. Like. I'm a nerd for it.
I'm a nerd too. That's what I love it. I love it, man. It makes the world more interesting. You know what I mean?
Word.
Facts,
We all can't be the same, man. Everybody can't be tough. And I was the nigga that was outside for real. Like, anybody that know me know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like that's what I'm really known for, being an outside nigga. But I be watching all that nerd shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I go to Comic-Con and turn into a 5-year-old. Like,
man, I can't. I've never been the one. I want to go so bad. Like, I was about to go, but then COVID hit.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. We definitely gonna make this happen. I mean, next year, because I'm dropping my book next year, The Adazi Vampire. So, and I already got it budgeted out for me to have a booth at 2025 fall Comic-Con. Like, I'm gonna be out there hustling the book. So we go out there and hustle our product, not just go there like regular people, but we go there with some product this time.
Yeah, word. Like,
I was mentioning in a nutshell the premise behind your graphic novel to Pops, And Pops said, that sounds banging.
That shit, yeah, that do sound fire. I ain't going front.
You know, he all about Africa too. So the fact that you went back in history and shit, that shit is wild.
Yeah, I even gonna lie, writing this book, the research that my homegirl Pegasus is doing, my mom's doing, my uncle Daniel is the bishop of our primary church in Bridgeport. He doing research, so they hitting me with, and then my martial arts training, they hitting me with mad indigenous stuff from Brazil, Colombia, Africa, Indonesia. Like, I'm like, yo, we gotta go to some of these places. So everything that I'm putting in the book, if I say it's, if I name a monastery in the book, it's a real monastery. If I'm using real geographic,
that's fire. That loosely based on real shit. Like, like you read it and this could have really happened, but you know what I'm saying? I get it. I
like those stories better. That's driven with like, and then you got like folklore. So there's a portion of like, because the universe that you've created is so expansive. There's this shit could go back for a millennia if these folks can exist.
Listen. The backstory, I'm just gonna let this out, is that it starts before the prehistoric era in the I'm not gonna say it right now. The Croatian era period. I didn't say that right, but it starts with the Croatian, where the insects were giants before reptilian dinosaurs happened.
Right. I know what I know what you mean though.
So it starts like 500,000 years in the past. The vampires in my shit is like 10,000, 40,000, 80,000 years old. Like, you know what I mean? Like I went back like
the old super old. That's fire though.
Yeah.
That's fire. I like shit like that, man. You might get a movie deal out of that. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
I think it would probably be better with the expansive of the universe. It'd be better as a series, like a television series. That's the only.
But if you do it in a book form, that's most of them series is in the books. Even the Marvel shit is really books.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to write a book first, because I got a lot of people being like, "Yo, we could just go try to get a movie or whatever."
Nah, the book shit is fire.
I want a book first. Yeah. Get people, get
real
fire. Yeah, get real people involved.
Most of the if you look at most of the real good movies with the long series, Harry Potter book,
yeah,
The Matrix book, the comics, Lord of the Rings book, Interview with a Vampire book, Twilight book, all them shits with the the long good series is most of them is coming from real good books. Like, because if I read Interview with a Vampire, that shit like this big, like that shit is real big, but it's good though.
He would be like the Odyssey-esque type movie, like the 2-hour long banger. That's like if you do that storyline,
it would have to be like part 1 and part 2.
Do it in parts, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, be released one part of the movie in the summer, the other part around Christmas, and they both be like 3 hours long. Like
how they be usually doing it. See how the movie do. I'd have figured out Hollywood how they do it. They'll put out one movie, and then the second movie would be like the origin story. That's usually how they do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first movie be the initial movie, then they go back and show you where all that shit came from, and then it.
Because you want to know more about the characters and where they came from.
Right.
You'll like, for premise, you meet these characters in the modern day presence where they're blending with humanity and dealing with shit, and then they have flashbacks of all the trauma and shit they dealt through with life and all of that. And then eventually go back to the pre story, telling like all their history from the beginning.
Or it'll show some shit, like it'll show like some current day shit, and they'll act like they don't really know how old they really are, and then it'll show you like how old they really are. That's how they be doing shit.
Yeah. And yo, bro, not to even be funny, like we not a one-trick pony, because I got mad stories. You know what I'm saying? I got Inspector Ratchet, I got the Inspector Ratchet Detective Agency. He watching them while they watching us. That's his slogan. I got the man who saved Saturday morning. He walk around with lightning in bottles, just unlocking people's potential. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fire. You got a whole a bunch of characters in your head. Like, that's fire though.
I got enough stories to literally fill a Saturday morning back up for kids again.
You know, like, and that's what's missing.
That's what's missing.
Wholesome, or at least educational shit with the kids. Like, this one person did a podcast, and they were talking about in the past what was motivational to kids. And they showed all this thing. You don't need to use drugs, Tommy. Blah, 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 blah. Then they go to today, Euphoria.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to aim towards high school kids, promoting sexuality, promoting like all this weird shit. And that's
all the kid shit. They done got to the kid shit. It ain't even kid shit for real. Like,
Yo,
it's
I
crazy. You
remember-
gotta watch the cartoons like to make sure it's okay for the kids to watch it. For
Word,
real.
you gotta screen them first, right?
Word.
Screen them.
My youngest daughter's mother, she be like, the kids still be learning shit, but she be like, yo, where did she learn some of this shit from? I said, yo, her friends. You keep her off of the internet and you monitor her shit closely, but her friends' parents ain't doing the shit. They just give them a tablet and tell them go the fuck away.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
It's hard nowadays because the outside influence. Yo, my boy Murph tapping in. That's what's up. Saturday morning cartoons.
Saturday morning cartoons to get up in the morning. Think about it. Kids used to wait all weekend and get up in the morning and watch cartoons. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. From like 8 in the morning to 12, and then you had the Kung Fu from like 12 to 1.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Right, so your parents was good. That's why your moms would be cleaning up because she know you good until like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, then go outside after that.
Then you go
out the house.
Yeah,
to go outside after that. Like, you gotta go outside now.
This one motherfucker said, "Yeah, here's how bad it was." Then your parents didn't know know where you were. And they had the commercials. Do you know where your children are?
What? They used to come on at 10 o'clock every night. Like that's the book, right? But that's when all the kids should be in the house by 10. Like
you don't see that now. You don't see that now
because everybody got GPS on their kids.
This nigga Murph got this nigga Murph got what's the name? He got Jules sense of humor.
Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious. But that's true though. That's before all that. You was think all you cared about was playing and enjoying life, being a kid for real. Like, but these kids, they got too much pressure on them. Like, kids shouldn't know about money and all that shit. Like, these kids they showing little kids holding money. That shit corny.
Yeah, it's the
kids
way
shouldn't know about money. Like, they shouldn't. Little kids shouldn't be worried about making money and all that shit. That shit is weird. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying it's the way that they show the kids the money though. Cause I remember, like my mother taught me about money early. Like I used to stash my little birthday money, all that stuff, and I had money after a while. But it wasn't like, and my mother would tell you, she's like, nah, he was never really like I didn't start buying clothes till I was like damn near 18 years old when you know what I mean? Like I was just stacking money. So it wasn't like money was my thing as a kid, but she made sure I knew how to count it, and then she would give me exercises to work with it.
But that's what I'm saying. Your moms wasn't running around acting like the money was everything, and like you running around taking pictures with money, and you found that's what I mean. Like, she was just training you for later, but she was teaching you how to respect the money, like how to save it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Murph, that's respectable.
Murph, how old are you, bro? By the way, that's off topic. But Dave Moms is a different type of human being. So, like even the way when we were young and he used to talk about certain lessons his mom would teach him, I was like, damn, that kind of just made it completely clear. My mom didn't teach me shit like that. Like she would have a way of talking to him that just got straight to the point, and he understood it. She would explain adult shit to a child in a comfortable way that was still age appropriate.
That's dope.
I mean, yeah. My grandfather used to say that my mom should have been one of his boys because she just like, she got hands. My mom's got hands. She was known for having hands as a little black woman. So
that makes sense. Murph, a grown ass man.
He in your wheelhouse. Yeah.
Up to you. I'll hit that in June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We coming through the Marion Square, 92nd Street, 2nd Ave. What was it? Yeah.
We was just talking about it the other day back when you was in when you were talking about when we came and visited you in Helmsley Medical Town when you was out there. You remember that time we was walking down the street and then we watched this nigga get hit by a car?
Nah, you said that before. I'm like,
you don't remember that?
Nah. I'm like, yo, that sounds traumatic. Maybe I'll just erase that.
You had it because he was laying there and we was looking at him. He's on the ground, right? He's just sitting there, and all of a sudden you see his head start leaking blood.
Oh, man.
So he's gotta be dead. And then he was like, we all looking at him. Ain't none of us know CPR or nothing. We ain't know what to do to help this nigga. He just jumped up, and starts trying to run. You remember this shit, bro?
Nah, hell no, I don't remember
this is our action pack right here.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but we was out there a lot though at one time. Like, and then we used to be walking around late at night. I remember all that shit though. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember that car shit though. I'm surprised I don't remember that.
You know the funny
shit. If you don't remember, how am I the only one gonna remember it? My shit's all fucked up because I pickle my brain with alcohol.
I mean, we all got a little alcohol on the brain at this age.
Word.
Now you know it's funny. You know what made me choose that college too? I didn't even realize
how good a college Marymount was for theater arts, for actually acting and the connects that it had. What made me choose it? I'm on the tour for the college. They take me to the dance department. In the dance department, it's like 30 shorties in black leotards just stretching, just.
Oh, so you was like, yeah, I'm in there.
He was in the back holding his junk. Yeah, but it's this college. I gotta get it.
Wait. And the year I went was the first year that college went co-ed. Before my class, it was all girl. It was an all girl college. So this was the first year it went co-ed. I was sold right there. It was later on I found out that Marymount actually got deep roots in like Broadway.
Nigga, you know what that's like? That's like you remember A Different World, like the last season. When they turn one of the girl dorms co-ed.
Yeah.
And that's like that. Like
and we had co-ed dorms too. We had dorms like, so I'm in the Hemsley Medical Tower. So they had like 10 floors that was just a college student. So every other floor was a girl floor, every other floor was a guy floor, but it was nothing like it was yo. I love that moment in my life. It was very beautiful.
It was a good time.
Yeah. The cycles
was front. Them mid-90s was just a good time anyway. As long as you could stay out the way, like that was a good time. Like, cause a lot of niggas died in the mid-90s too, though.
Whoa.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could stay out the mix. The mid-90s was a good time though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I remember I was looking forward to our weekends when we used to roll out in the dog to go see Dave. That was I think we went on the subway at all. Like we just rode the train out there.
Hell no, we never took the train. We always went up there in the Cougar. Always.
I think I might took the train out there. I remember under some circumstances. I miss that car, man.
I never went up there in the train. We always went up. We got lost a bunch of times. We done went to Teaneck. We done visited Teaneck, New Jersey a few times trying to get out there. Like, shout out to Teaneck, New Jersey. We done got off the wrong exit on that George Washington.
Yo, shout out to Jersey, period, man. I lived out in Jersey for a few years when I came to this job at first. My first job was out in Marlton, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I lived out there for a few years. Yeah.
Cherry Hill.
Yeah, I lived out there.
Now I remember one time
you came a long way from the projects, man. You need to write a book too.
Yo,
when you retire.
That's my man Prize. My man Prize, a comedian. We gotta go to one of his shows.
Salute. Definitely. Yeah. I'm with that type shit too.
My man even had Darnell Rollins have my man open up for him and all that.
Oh, that's fire.
Murph had shouted out Prize. He said Prize in the building. Oh, I had missed you up here, Prize. My bad, bro.
Yeah. He played guitar too. He on one of our new tracks playing guitar. He's a comedian that play guitar.
You got a bunch of like artistry niggas around you. That's fire. Like you get that good energy. Yo, Cyro. Salute Cyro.
I think he pronounced it Zero Thompson.
Zero.
Supposed to be kind of like Zero, but with an S. Zero. He's a guitarist, a talented guitarist. He works out of, I forget whe's out of South Carolina, I think, North Carolina. But much love. Thank you for popping in. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, I'd like to thank who hit us with this heart. Yo, Zero hit us with the heart. You could go ahead and hit the interactions, hit a heart, thumbs up, or anything. On all platforms, if you can interact with it, go ahead and do that. That's free. That way I know you're here. So even if you don't feel like talking, I could give you a shout out if you hit those interactions. I could see him. I don't think Terrell and Hudson can't see him.
Yeah,
but I can see him. Yeah, they gotta fix that. I'm gonna try to fix that. I wonder if you log in with my same account, will that work?
Probably not.
You won't be able to link your YouTube. Yeah, they need to just give you the right.
Y'all gotta show me how to link my YouTube too for next Sunday show.
So we'll do it after we get off. Like when we go, what's the name show? You gotta do it real quick. It shouldn't be nothing too crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you got your email and all that shit for YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you good then. Yeah.
Right. Thanks for showing up. Thank all you folks who've been coming through regularly, and thanks for the Hollywood Zombie Rebel Gentleman.
You know, it's the frat.
The frat.
Forever really thorough.
What was the first organization you were setting up back in the day?
Way back in the day?
Yeah,
you trying to go that far back? Oh my goodness, we can go back to the social.
You was infrared though.
That's not that far back. That was like we was the social chameleons. We was back there. You talk about we was the freedom fighters.
the building. Davis, Paul Davis, welcome.
Oh, that's Rebel Gentleman too. That's Rebel Gentleman Lieutenant right there, my man.
I'm gonna keep it 100. You'll always be infrared to me somehow.
A lot of people say that.
Word.
When this nigga cut his dreads off, I was sad. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that was the end of infrared when you cut the dreads and shit.
Pretty much.
Okay, I get it. I respect it.
I was sad though.
Yo, the funny part was, I took a trip home when I cut my dreads. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go home, right? Because I had my mother do it. So as soon as I told my mother, I handed my mother the scissors. I said, I'm gonna cut them off. She didn't believe me. I handed her the scissors. A microsecond later, she had snipped 2 off. She said, now you can't go back.
She made you stand on it.
That's all.
But she still got them in a box now. She still got them in like an oak wooden box now.
That's what's up. You know it's gonna be crazy when you write your movie for your life story. There definitely has to be a scene in there. The transition.
Yo, listen, Afterlife to Hudson Redwater. That's why I be telling cats sometimes. Sometimes you just got it. You can go through multiple lives in one life.
You do shit. I done had so many names outside. It don't make no sense. Like, you know
what I'm saying.
Well, what was because you switched the caliber. Your name was Venom at one point, right?
Yeah, I remember Venom.
I'm saying I had names in the street though. I had probably 5 different names in the street, depending on who see me. Like they'll call me something different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You said, "Yo, Murph goes in."
He said, "Here we go."
What's that song? Fast car. That's Tracy Chapman, right?
You gotta make a decision.
Yo, that song is like nostalgic as fuck. I be listening to it.
It's a classic. What you mean?
Shout out to
There's
Tracy.
a bunch of them songs in the 80s and like the early 90s that came out that was gas, like for some weird people.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, Hudson Redwater and featuring Tracy Chapman, man, they asking for that out there right there.
What you mean?
They added the fans want that. I want to work with Tracy, definitely.
Shit, quiet as kept. Tracy probably still on the road getting money.
I think so. I saw her in the news.
I'm willing to bet money on it.
I saw her on my feed like maybe 8-9 months ago, just doing a concert somewhere.
She around.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and then think about what we would come up with if we got now. And I'm not talking about send her a track. I'm talking about actually being in the studio somewhere, vibe, and imagine what we would come up with. Something different.
Facts.
Sometimes I joke slow. Sometimes I joke
old nigga radio.
Fast. O and R. It's the O and R.
Word. Like, all that old shit. When I grew up on, I'm like, my generation was like the first generation that had all rap. Like, like y'all generation, y'all grew up. It was like Marvin Gaye and like Stevie Wonder. When I grew up, it was Kool G Rap. Like my first tape was Kool G Rap and DJ Polo. That's the first tape I ever bought. Like from a flea market.
The first tape I got was Slick Rick's album. My mom didn't know I had it. I got it from a kid at school. And that was that raunchy Slick Rick shit with Indian Girl and all that other wild shit. I memorized that album from front to back, bro.
I ain't go front. My mom's was a little different. We wasn't high. My mom bought me the tape. Like, and we used to listen to what's the Ice-T tape? You know, on the cover they used to have a shotgun in it. It was a nigga with a shotgun. All that shit when I was little. We used to watch movies with the titties in it. All that. My mom's was a whole different species when we was growing. She ain't care nothing about none of that. Like, we used to watch all that type of shit.
She had a nigga that been here before, bro. I remember you ain't never been a little kid. It was like an old nigga in a little dude's body.
Yeah, that's true. I never was scared of the dark. None of that shit. Like,
that's a bar right there. That's a bar. I like that. I never was scared of the dark.
That's a fact, though. That ain't even like I never was ever scared of the dark. Like,
listen, I was one. I don't know too many little kids. I was one of them kids that I used to like to have nightmares because I feel like it gave me something to do.
Oh, that's different.
I was like, good dreams is boring. Like, I'm just sitting around, everybody cool. Like, I want to shake something up. I'm type of nigga jump under the bed like I'm the monster.
That's a movie in itself. Like, that's crazy as hell. I heard it's a demo on the radio before Road to Riches or stuff.
Oh, we talking about Kool G Rap.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yo, I know y'all gotta remember this. Remember
Is
when
that's what that tape was? The one with Coogee rapping DJ Polo?
Yeah.
That's what I got it
Absolutely.
from a flea market. Yeah, that's the first tape I ever bought.
shit?
Yeah, my first tape, my grandmother bought me MC Light, all eyes on this.
Yo, MC Light's still around, man. She looked really good
Yeah,
too.
she still look young. She
Yeah.
still
You do. Give it
She
up to
look
Light.
real
Yes,
good.
you do. Yes, you do, Queen.
Shout out to MC Light.
Shout out to hip hop because a lot of legends still alive for real. Like
Killing
killing
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers. Like,
Yo, you gotta have that as an animation. A little baby life going to sleep, and then the monster thinking he coming to scare him, and the nigga jump out with 2 katanas. Ah!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You kids think a monster under the bed. I jump under the bed screaming, "I'm the monster."
yeah.
Whoa. Yes, he does look amazing. Facts.
Now you gotta remember too, you know, because I'm an only child, so I had like every ninja
too.
outfit.
Well, me too. Even though I got brothers and sisters on my father's side, I grew up an only child too.
Yeah. So you know, I had mad ninja outfits, all types of fucking wooden swords. I really thought my shit was real for a while as a kid.
Nigga, I used to play in the basement. I used to be all of my whole family used to live in one house. You remember that house, bro? Right? The house on North Ave.
I think so. I came over
my
there.
grandmother was upstairs. My whole family used to live in one house. So we used to just be in that house, just running all over the place. Like, a bunch of kids in that house. I used to be all over the house. Like the attic. My uncles used to be in the attic smoking weed, all that shit. I'm talking about when I was living over there, I probably was like 5, 4. I was a baby over there. That's that picture. It's somewhere a picture of me and bro. I was like a baby. You probably was like, man, shit. If I was like 3 or 2.
You 43 now, I'm 49, so
you probably was like 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah,
you sitting on that couch with the plastic on it. That was North Avenue. We was living on, that was on North Ave.
Jumping under the bed saying, "Show me your hands up against the wall." You're like a cop under the bed. I remember my goofy ass. Here's how nerdy and disconnected I was. I wanted kung fu pants, the Bruce Lee kung fu pants to wear to school. So I was like trying to get my mom to buy them shits. Pops ain't telling me nah. He was like, "Oh, you really want them? Sis? You think they're gonna be making fun of you at school?" And I learned kung fu. I fuck all of them. I ain't think that, but I wanted them shits. Thank God they never bought me them shits. To be evidence out there. I mean,
somebody better take a picture of you and put that shit out. I ain't got no good thing. I don't care. You can show any picture of me small. I don't got no weird pictures of me looking crazy. Like I ain't do nothing. I played football, basketball. I was doing regular kid shit.
You was always the cool little young buck.
Yeah, you ain't got no pictures of me with my feet, my mom's shoes, and no goofy shit like that. I never did no shit like that. Like or a face full of makeup or no weird shit like that. I never did nothing like that.
A tabby ninja? What is a tabby ninja?
Now you talking about the boots that got the split in it?
Oh, the ninja the ninja boots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Donald, I swear to God, but your man know the name of everything. He got a good memory. He got a good memory because he know the name of them shits. Like
Murph be doing hip hop events. Like if you go to the spot, all the artwork that's in there, he commissioned different artists like every few months that do like all hip hop artwork in it. Crazy shit.
That's fire. Yeah. You know who be doing a lot of drawing? What's her name? Pops. What's the nigga from ASAP Ferg Pops? That's the nigga that drew the Bad Boy shit. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah,
he drew the Bad Boy logo and shit. ASAP Ferg Pops.
Yeah, I think he passed away though.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, but word. But he even had like a little action figure, hip hop action figure event.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fire too. Like it's a lot of people be doing action figures.
Nah, they don't be doing them like me. You know what I mean? Because I'll say like, but it's like this is what I tell cats. Just because you big in one area, don't mean it's necessarily going to transfer to another area, right? So just because you might be somebody in one area, a true comic book head, we don't care about that. Like we care if it feel real, right? Nobody care about what you did over there. And that's why a lot of times when dudes do action figures, they don't really sell. It might be a couple of cats that's just really your fan that buy them, but they don't sell like regular action figures.
Yeah, because it's not in that world. I get it.
When they made the Christopher Reeve Superman action figure that sold back in the day, it wasn't just because it was Christopher Reeve. It was because he looked like the character they made.
Right.
But verse if it was Christopher Reeve just on his own, just decided.
Yeah, nobody wouldn't have bought that.
Nobody would have bought it.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I get exactly. It's like a world you got to get into. Like if you ain't in that world, you might not be accepted. Like I get what you're saying.
You got to do it, and it's the same way. Like vice versa. Imagine like just a cartoon cat just trying to put out some music and act like he really killing it. If you ain't really killing it, you gotta do it over here though. We know we respect you for doing it over there, but you gotta do it over here.
It's kind of like the same thing T.I. going through with the comedy shit.
Yeah,
him trying to do stand-up comedy. Most of them, they feel like if you've been doing it 10 years, you just started.
Yeah,
for real.
I've seen all of them say that. I swear, not just one or two, like 10, 20 of them that said the same thing. 10 years ain't really shit. You kind of like most of the new comics is 10 years.
Facts.
You got to be 20, 30 years in to be really like struggling your shoulders. Like, doing it. That's why they said Eddie Murphy. That's why Eddie Murphy was talking that he about to come out and do stand up, and then he changed his mind because it ain't as easy as you think it is. Like he gonna come out, it's gonna be garbage.
It's gonna be
because he wasn't doing it. Yeah.
The problem is too is that a lot of times what people don't understand, the comedians work out jokes on the road. They try them out on different audiences.
Yeah.
And now with today's technology, everybody got a cell phone, so they can record your joke at its beginning stages and fuck up the development.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
but you could kind of like you know, there's ways to get around that. You just gotta have strict security. You gotta have them niggas on them cell phone niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you get around that shit.
Yeah,
or even if they get certain snippets, they ain't really getting the good jokes. They ain't really getting nothing for real. Cause it's a lot of niggas still working their jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes really ain't just funny. They just using excuses to say why they ain't funny. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a lot of laziness. It's a spell of
it's a lot of little lazy niggas, and they just saying, "Oh, it's just you just lazy." Because this is the thing, right? This the thing I really can't speak on, but I'm gonna assume that's what it is. I'm gonna assume that it got to be hard to have the same hunger when you got bread.
I think that might be the case.
And I ain't talking about like little bread. I'm talking about like the Kevin Hart bread. Like it's kind of hard to be like, let me go sit and just work these jokes. Like it's kind of hard. Like these niggas got bread. They doing other stuff now. Like that's why after a while they start coming off corny.
Murphy,
that's what it be.
10 years back in the day was an overnight success. Because you know it's funny, even the youngest, like your boy Matt Rife, the only reason he got respect in the comedic world, he been doing this shit since he was about 14. And he's like 28.
That's still not a long time. Let me show you something too, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I think back in the day it was better. I think that's why a lot of the content was better back in the day, because a lot of people was getting groomed better. Now it's just overnight shit. People ain't lasting long too. People running around here acting like they got money, then 2 years later they crying how they broke. It's amazing. I'm seeing a bunch of people.
The development has been taken out. There used to be something called like artist development.
Mm-hmm.
And then they took that out, messing the whole game up.
Work ethics and discipline broke or pay will always equal talented.
That's a fact. But the work ethic is hard to keep when you got a lot of money. That's the part you gotta see. And a lot of things too, niggas be removing all the people that was around them from the beginning. That's when I see most like entertainers and shit and celebrities do shit like that. I be like, that's when I know you're about to fall off.
I look
when
at
all the people around you start changing, all the old people, I'll be like, give it 2-3 years. This nigga's out of there. You about to fall off.
What I always look at it too is like there's certain people in your core group that are instrumental ingredients to motivating you. If you lose them, sometimes like even Mike, when he got rid of that trainer that was with him since Custom Model. That was because that nigga wouldn't listen to him when he didn't want to work. He would give him a hard time. And Mike say, "Fuck you, guy! Get the fuck out of here." Now they've made amends. They're homies now. But Mike got rid of him. After that, he went downhill. He went downhill big time. He lost the belt not too long, like not too long after. He knocked a couple niggas out a few times, and after that, he fell. but that nigga was one of his core tenets of success too. Mike's talent and his athleticism, which led to the success, but the training and the support he had, which made him a champ.
And know what else is a telltale sign that motherfucker about to fall off? You see a core group of motherfuckers, right? They start making money, and then all of a sudden, one motherfucker starts spending more money than the other motherfuckers. That's when the robbery shit started coming, and the niggas start that. I seen it happen 100 times already. The one nigga that's spending all the money wants to rob everybody else. This what breaks up everything. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody gotta learn how to manage their money from the beginning. That shit gotta be like that shit. I'd be like, nigga, keep your core group the same, man. Y'all shouldn't be breaking up over no money, nigga. Y'all is broke.
Especially if y'all making bread and y'all have a successful vehicle that's moving forward. Now there may be people that you outgrow that can't keep with the situation because they can't add, or they're on some bad path and they're doing some crazy shit that you have to wind up separating from. So you can't let a toxic motherfucker poison the whole group.
Now that's the whole different scenario. I ain't talking about them, but most case it be about money. That's what happened to Joe Budden shit. Like Joe Budden podcast still to me ain't the same like it was.
And what was those dudes asking for that made them try to lose them? Hey, little sis.
Said they was partners. They wasn't you feel what I'm saying? Said they was partners. They wasn't employees. You feel what I'm saying? And that was the Joe acting like he built it by himself, which he didn't though.
Oh.
And that's true. I was a listener, and he didn't.
That's sad.
I remember when it was I'll name this podcast later, and it was just him by himself. Rory came like a little bit in the beginning, and it was him and a Spanish chick named Marty, and Peter Rosenberg was the producer. Peter Rosenberg was there in the beginning too.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm gonna show you where it started to change. Somewhere around like episode. I'm correct. I don't know if don't hold me to this, but I think it was somewhere around 70, 80 or something like that when Maul came. This would change.
Joe Sauce coming in the building. Oh,
salute to Sauce. But Tax Stone went to jail. Tax Stone had a podcast. Tax Stone started getting all the street niggas listening to podcasts.
Yeah, it's not registering Sauce's Mike and Cam. Please continue. I'm sorry.
But look, Tax Stone had a podcast that started bringing a lot of street dudes and the motherfuckers that like that kind of contact to the podcast world. He goes to jail, so that leaves the space open. Joe brings Maul to the podcast, but kind of makes him more listenable to the street dudes because be honest, before Maul was around Joe Budden, most street dudes thought Joe Budden was corny. We remember you for having the steak on your eye from Raekwon and them punching you in the eye and all that crazy stuff. You was looking goofy, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And then it started growing. So you had the nerds and some street dudes listening too. And that's what kind of built the impact of his podcast to me, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's still not the same, because him yelling at Ish it ain't the, you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? It should just I've seen it. I can't really watch the podcast too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was way better before.
Sauce coming to the stage. Welcome, Sauce.
Shout out Sauce. What's good, boy?
What's the good word? Yeah, what's the good word?
Chilling, you know what I mean?
Down the way to the plantation. Yeah, I figured that.
Plantation.
Yeah.
So what's going on with y'all?
We was doing the shit, kicking it.
Yeah, just talking about the random stuff. We was talking about the Buttons podcast and some other stuff. Yo, Murak, shout out.
95th. My bad. I said 92nd.
95th and second half. I swear, I promise you, I gotta pull up. Like,
what y'all think about the Chris Brown Quavo joint?
I was about to ask y'all. I was waiting
Chris Brown could rap.
Hold on. Chris Brown, bro.
He went here.
First and foremost, he's been spitting bars for years, low key.
Yeah. I been knew he could rap.
He could rap. But with Quavo, like the lines that he was saying, he came super hard, man. Hard pause.
Hard pause.
Facts.
I was proud of Chris Brown, bro.
Yo.
quick too, swift with it. Came back swift.
Very.
What
You
really?
know, okay.
But with the period on the sentence, I leave it to Terrell. He said, "You got bodied by a singing nigga."
Facts.
Fact. That shit, yo.
And that takeoff bar, bro, was crazy.
Respectful and disrespectful.
Respectful.
At the same time.
Yo,
you know why?
Eloquently destructive.
You know why you ain't never gonna like Chris Brown is the wrong kind of dude to play with like that. He be in his house a lot. He ain't really like if you really notice he throw parties in his house. He kind of be in his crib a lot. So he in his they said he got so many songs it don't make no sense, like thousands of songs. Like,
right.
So his wheels is always spinning. He the wrong one to play with like that. Like, he the wrong
shout
one to
out
play
to
with
Chris
like
too. He made it to in history. He's the first artist in 50 years to have charting songs for over a decade. I think over a decade and some change. He's the first artist to have charting songs on the top 100 for over a decade, and he owns all of his publishing. He bought.
Look how much music that man be putting out. Even the songs like that you hear with rappers on it, right? Them really be his songs that he be selling to rappers. Them be songs that he did in his house that rappers just be buying from. That's what it be. All of them, like that song with him and Rick Ross, the song with him and Fat Joe, the song that he got with T Grizzly that he just did a little while ago. All them songs really be his songs that he just be selling to them. Like
smart.
Chris Brown, the GOAT. I ain't gonna front. He the GOAT.
Right.
And he don't even need to do music no more. He got enough
at all.
Financial shit out there. He owns apparently he's the owner of chain restaurants and a bunch of shit. So his money's making money. He ain't got to do shit else. But he's doing music. He's got the hunger still for some weird reason, even though he's rich.
He young. And he be in his house. I'm telling you, his creative juices still he's not outside mixed up with all the bullshit, so he in his house just making music. It's kind of easy doing that, like you know what I'm saying.
Jamie
how it should
said
be.
He knew Chris Brown from when he was younger. He said there was a click and a change in that man once he had a kid. He said once he had a kid, he became a different animal. He was
trying to survive. He out here trying to live. And if you look at most of the creative niggas, right, even the most of the successful niggas, even on the internet, right, if you look at them, I swear to God, when they go out, it's for business. Most of them be in a house and they be introverted like a motherfucker.
For real. Yo, Rock,
I swear.
Much love on the light.
Mostly all the successful niggas on the internet be they ain't really outside because you can't do everything. You can't do all that and keep your creative shit flowing. Then you taking in all them other outside energies and all that shit too. Like,
Right.
So you know,
sometimes you want to block stuff out so that you can really get into what you trying to create.
Right.
And not subconsciously recreate something that's already being out there.
The best creation you gonna do is when you by yourself or you around people that's on the same wavelength as you and y'all just creating. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the best creations you make. Like, it ain't gonna be outside in the noise.
Yo, and that's why I said, remember when we was always in New York and y'all was doing the ciphers, you and Dave was doing the cipher. I was never a rapper. I used to say a lot of corny shit. There's one day Dave had some sort of spiritual shit going on, and for that one day I had some bars.
I remember that day. I remember that. That's when we lit that hydro. That was that day too. Like, I'm telling you, because it was spiritual that day. Niggas was chanting, niggas was doing all kind of shit that day. I remember that shit. I remember that. That was a good day. I remember that. Like, niggas turned off all the lights, had the candles lit, niggas chanting,
that's me.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
That's why I told Dave, man. Like, we was talking about like I told him he's always been a leader. He's always been the dude that bring you into battle. Like, Ali, that's why I told him he's like, ask of Alexander the Great, because Alexander the Great was not only a good tactician, he motivated men to go forward and work harder. So Dave's more of that motivational guy. He'll channel the energy. You're the spiritual nigga out of all the things, because you do look at shit a different way than a lot of motherfuckers that I talk to. So
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you,
Luke Cage. I appreciate that, Luke Cage. Thank you.
Pump it up out to here.
Yo, Murph is stupid. Yo, y'all gotta meet Murph. Yeah, we definitely hitting the spot. We definitely
I was waiting for y'all to catch that one. I wanted to make sure
Can
you
she get a camera, do an episode in the spot for real?
Yo, for real, for real.
Word.
We could definitely. I know we could do that. Yo, Murph, you heard that?
Word.
We're gonna do an episode of the spot.
Word.
He said he still do the same shit.
So I said you gotta keep your core people around you. That's really what it's about. Like, and everybody can grow their own shit. Don't be afraid to let everybody have their own platform. I feel like everybody should have their own shit and come together when necessary. Like,
yes,
that's what I feel like.
Merce cracked up at the creative juices. Hard pause.
Heavy motherfucking chanting words, you see? Yep, moon rocks chanting, man. That chant do something to you, though. I don't know what that is. Like, that'd be like you get that from the end. That's what the ancestors did, though. Salute to the ancestors.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't wait. Whatever. We ain't gonna talk about that on air. But when we do that show, when we do the Verbals In show, this is gonna be lit. Once we get them resources. But what up, Sauce, man?
Man, I'm good money, baby.
Yeah. I like that episode too. We were talking about it in the beginning too, like that episode you just dropped about the 50-50 thing.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying, I was agreeing with your shorty said, like, people need to mind their business for real. Word.
That's it. Mind your business, man. Like all of these what we trying to do is kind of like debunk all that love guru shit.
Facts. Because most of them niggas scamming.
Yeah, like like don't step on real men to get your point across. You know what I'm saying? Just being like a simp ass nigga. Yeah. So we take those topics and really break it down. And with my fiance, she's able to speak from a female's perspective, but she also had it to where dudes offering her money, like simping for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she knows from that end on how real women view that shit. So we just gonna, be breaking shit down and make that shit funny in the process.
Yeah, that's a dope lane. I ain't gonna fry. I told you I'm a fan, man. I don't care. Keep going though. I know you probably was in a mental space, but use that shit as a tool to get some of that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get some of that, let it out, man.
My mental space have been worse when I'm not creating.
That's what I'm saying. I already know. I trust me. I get it. That's why I use Sunday. I use today I use this as my therapy.
Yo, Murph said, "Let's go." Murph said, "Let's go. We can film."
But you know what is funny is that, like, the creative mind, there's usually certain things that have to be done with a creative mind. Like, I think with men, some creative dudes back in the day used to have to build shit, protect people, build civilization. Now you're in this like really comfortable situation. It's not really that comfortable, but now when you don't get to release that energy, it negatively impacts your psyche. So
absolutely.
If you're able to create, you're able to
let it out. You gotta let that shit out, man. Word.
Yeah, and I was able to upgrade the equipment. So you know what I'm saying? I was able to invest more. So now
do this. Let me give you one suggestion though. Do this for me, please. Video, bro.
Yes, that's the upgrade. That's the upgrade.
And upload to your YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Video and upload to your channel.
Yeah, now we on it.
Yo, also, if you're coming into the Hard Pause podcast right now on Facebook and or YouTube, the link to Sauce's last podcast is in the description. Go ahead and click it out. Take a listen. Take a gander.
It's a good listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's definitely a good listen. I'm not gonna lie. Word.
Yeah. So we got a new episode filming Tuesday. And we're gonna work on getting the video presence visual really, really soon. Definitely by next month.
All right, bet. Good. That's all. That's my only suggestion I got. Like, you know,
got it. We going visual.
Upload if I was you, upload the audio. Even upload the audio you got to your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Do that too.
Just have like a
just in case, because some people even if you get new people, they'll go back and watch it, and some people just like to watch it on the YouTube for real.
Got you.
Like
I appreciate
a lot of
the
comedians that has successful pods, they did just audio first, and they just had some sort of animation.
Nigga, Joe Button. When I started listening to Joe Button, there was no video. Was no parks. It was no video. It just used to be a red screen. It was like just audio.
Oh, wow.
That's it. For like the
But it
first
was only-
probably, man, it was like 30, 40 episodes, no video.
Yo, Sauce, call
What's
this
up?
shit simping ain't easy. Call this shit simping ain't easy. The title.
I like that. I like that. Hey, I'm gonna shout you out because one of my new episodes gonna be dedicated to the Sips.
Hey, word.
Sips, man.
Yeah, I see you be hard on the Sips. You gotta keep your because they be fucking up the game. You gotta keep your foot on them.
Yeah. Nah, my foot's on them niggas.
Yeah, they be fucking up the game for everybody for real.
Yeah, I'm coming at their head. If any community gonna try to cancel me, it's gonna be the Simp community because I'm coming at them
you
niggas.
good. We cancel free. You once you independent, they can't cancel you.
Right,
Man.
can't cancel me. Ain't nobody signing my checks.
Here's
Word.
what became weird. The girls that were kind of in that simp realm on Twitch, if you used that language in the Twitch streams, they started like censoring you, suspending broadcasts because so many dudes was doing that. And then it was the Twitch's big money makers. I think
That's how all them chicks was making their money off the simping niggas.
I think they moved away from it now, hopefully. Because we on Twitch right now too. Shout out to Twitch, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot you on. I'll be forgetting you on Twitch.
Yeah,
and
hold
you
on, wait
a
a
part
minute,
and you a partner too. Shout out to Twitch.
I'm affiliate on there. I ain't a partner yet. I got a long ways to go.
Oh, okay.
You
All right.
You're gonna get there, brother. You gonna
Yeah,
get there.
shout out to YouTube then. I'm a partner, man. Shout out to YouTube.
Thanks, YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube.
Yo.
Yeah, but yeah, keep going, man. I'm telling you, I
Absolutely.
was that long little break. I hit you up before, like, bro, you gotta
Yeah, you
keep
did.
going, man. I was waiting, man.
Nah, we got some good material set up. Of course, I'm gonna have you as guests. I'm able to take telephone interviews now.
Okay.
So,
I gotta holler at you about that later. Dave was asking me about excuse me. Hudson was asking
Absolutely.
about that earlier.
I like the pull up version though too, because even if like say like we do it, what's the name? I get a hotel room, we do it there if we got to.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Pull
That's
up in
fire.
a dude. You feel what I'm saying?
Airbnb.
Start doing
Yeah,
shit like that.
And my equipment is equipment is mobile too, so
that's what I'm
it's not
saying. Could do
stationary.
shit like that for like
Yeah.
special episodes. Get like a residence in or something.
Absolutely.
Get that
I'm
shit
with
for a
that.
weekend and do it like
Yeah,
that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
and bring your microphone.
Bring your mic.
Bring your
Your own
microphone.
mic
Bring your
and
microphone.
your little setup and shit. Yep.
Record some music out here.
Yeah, I'm with all that shit. That's what I'm saying.
See what
Because I
bars
like
we
the in person shit. If if bro was around, we'd be doing this at the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just because he just way down there type shit.
Yeah, there's nothing better than in person because you can vibe off each other.
Right. It's the best.
Right. Energy in the room.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I actually do like about the this one is like even though we so far apart, we can still link up. And that's what I was telling.
Yeah, this shit is necessary. This shit is dope.
I love this.
We can bring all his bros, and all we gotta do is set up anything, and they could come in.
Word.
We could do whatever content we was trying to vibe off of. And I really liked that episode where we watched like Nino's music. I still gotta add Nino to the playlist.
Word.
He's not really on Spotify that hard, but we gotta add Nino to the playlist definitely. But Mika was saying they're gonna actually look at putting more of his shit on Spotify in the future. So
yeah, you just play that shit from YouTube though.
Right.
Just go to a channel, like, you know what I'm saying, play it from there. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's how that shit gotta go. But yeah, just you get your YouTube channel popping, put the videos up, bro.
Yeah,
now fuck all that phone shit. I'd rather do the in-person shit.
Yeah, no. If you local, it's in person, but this is more so like
out of town. I get it.
Out of town type shit. You know what I mean? It's a good option to have. It's not gonna be the go-to.
Facts. That's a great out. That's why this is a great option to have. Like, word.
Yo, my original vision.
All the different spots and shit.
I was stuck in the house by myself. I was gonna convert my basement into a podcast studio with lights, with everything. I was gonna have it like set up where I had the couch and everything. Was going to camera.
Right.
But then kids moved back in, so.
Eventually, you gonna be in there by yourself though. Eventually, that shit is gonna be hollow to them motherfuckers. You gonna be able to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You still got time to retire and all that shit. You'll get your brain clicking and shit.
Nah, me.
Yeah,
You can also convert one of your rooms temporarily, like with a backdrop and a couch, and then when you're done, shut it down and turn it right back to what it was.
Cause truth be told, most of these podcast niggas, that's all they do. They got one room and they
One
be,
little room,
and it be niggas in one room.
Yeah.
I do got an office. I got an office I used to have. I haven't been
Make
using
that,
it. Yeah, my daughter Julie was here using it for school and stuff like that. I was gonna move everything in there, so I didn't want to interfere with the school shit. But I might be moving the whole setup in there soon.
Yeah, just move move the whole shit up in there. Yeah, cause I take it. We got to do an in person shit too. I can't sun down there or dry down there.
Right.
Ain't that far.
I already got the Rode Podcaster Pro. Got at least 3 professional mics. Well, I got 2 of these. I'm gonna buy a couple more.
Yeah, I bring my own shit though too. I just carry my bring my own shit.
Yeah, and I'm getting that big boy shit on
too.
Yeah.
Say what?
I'm bringing that big boy shit too. I'm getting that Shure mic on Tuesday.
Oh, which one you getting? A white one or you getting which one you getting?
The latest one. I forgot DB or something like that.
Yeah, nah, I ain't see that. I know they dropped it. I know they had dropped one. I know they got a white one like this too, though.
Yeah, that one I think I'm gonna get for the guests because I just think it looks dope.
Yeah, that it does look. The white one is fire. You just gotta keep it clean.
Right. You gotta wipe it down.
Keep wiping it. You just gotta keep wiping it down because you know that dirt gonna show on it for real. Like
MV7 Plus is the one with the white bag. Yeah,
that's what I'm getting.
Yep.
For the guys.
Yo, 12 days ago it was featured on Forbes, on the website of Forbes.
Who?
On Forbes, the site about all the rich folks, the Forbes site.
Right.
Yeah,
because Shure is like the leading. Short and Rode is like the 2 leading podcast mics too. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Elgato too. That's the crazy shit. Elgato got a wild setup because they got all that shit. Elgato got mics, cameras, all that shit. Like
my cameras in Elgato, my lights are Elgato. I got a screen deck that's Elgato, and I got Shure for the mic.
Yeah, they got all that shit, man. And a lot of that shit is cheap, man. I told you about that back market shit, man. Get that shit refurbished. They got cameras, computers, all that shit up there. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna need all that.
Yep.
But for the camera, I'm gonna just start with the iPhones, man. Just put content up there and then upgrade as I go.
Yeah, the camera, the iPhone 4K, depending on which one you got.
Yo, I seen cats build their whole YouTube channel off of an iPad and an iPhone.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many channels just all they use is the phone. Like most of them is just using the phone for real.
Yeah, my friend the J Show, she used some of her content. Now she's got a PC and all this other stuff. But when she started her channel, all she had was the iPhone. Then my boy Will Liddy, may he rest in peace. That's Derek Jackson II that passed away. He had like 17,000 followers on YouTube. He built all of his shit off of using an iPhone.
That's encouraging.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's fire though. Shit. List sauces and everybody links gang word. Murph going crazy in the chat. Shout out to Murph. Word.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, but yep. That's my only 2 suggestions, man.
Exciting time, bro. I got you.
Let all that
exciting time, bro.
Because I know you got some shit, some wheels spinning in your head. Because you've been sitting for a minute, so I know you got some shit to talk about. I already know.
I definitely got the product, bro. I got the content, and we're gonna spill it out because there's a lot of shit that's been going on, a lot of relationship shit, a lot of situations, if that makes sense. That needs to be talked about because niggas is bugging. And niggas is bugging. And we gotta discuss it, man. My target audience is heterosexual men of color. That's who I want to talk to. But all
you gotta talk to the women. this the thing though. Really, you got to talk to the women too though, because that's where the.
Oh yeah, well that's what I got my fiance
You know what
for.
I'm saying? Right.
So we got both sides of the coin going.
Right.
But it's like this niggas is bugging,
Yeah,
and
niggas is definitely bugging.
my fiance gonna put women up on game on how to kind of see through certain shit, cause it's a battle, and we gotta come to a common ground. So I'm tired of the simp nation, so I'm on their heads.
Murph is like that dad shit. I love it, Sauce. That dad shit. I love it, Sauce. Murph is like that.
Appreciate it.
I love it, Sauce.
Appreciate it.
The guidance, that mentor.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, we got a school, and there's a new school group of young men coming in, and I don't want them starting off on the wrong foot. And we wouldn't be good OGs if we ain't school them.
Right, because all that passport bro shit, that shit ain't gonna work, nigga.
Ain't gonna work.
And the thing is, what I told some cats, like I heard a bunch of passport bros got, may they rest in peace, got murked up in Colombia. Man, I've been
playing
a couple of times.
Exactly.
Fuck with Colombia. I stay in the places I'm supposed to be. When I was single, I talked to the bitches in the place I'm supposed to be. You ain't gonna get me to go to your crib because y'all be kidnapping and killing niggas out here. I know I'm not important,
Robbing, all
but
that.
Still. Yeah.
To them, you're a lick. So you gotta stay within your lane, man. Stop doing experiment.
Yeah.
Stop trying to do shit for clout, for likes, for views. Even around and lose your life or be put in a bad situation, man.
Even in Brazil, man. Brazil, I stayed on the resort. I stayed near the beach.
Do not go where the locals be. Unless you got people that can navigate you through there. You need someone that has a pass.
Yo, you know what I think it is? I think niggas be getting caught up. Niggas see these chicks with the fake ass and all these chicks that's on the Instagram, right? And you go for them and they dish you and you be like, oh, I'm going to another country to get another. That shit is crazy. Nigga, there's plenty women out here that are like you for you. You just gotta find them. Like all that thinking, like that shit is crazy.
Yo, Dave, that shit auto muted on you, so you're muted. You got to go back and unmute it. We'll figure out what's going on. It must be a setting.
Yo.
There you go, loud and clear. That's what I'm saying. I was thinking on be quiet, and I realized you was muted. You probably was talking.
Man, nah. I'm saying what I would say, but what I said, I was like, most cats is so busy fronting for so long that they don't even know how to be their true selves no more. That's the point we at in history is like
that's fact.
People been fronting for so long they don't even know who they is no more. Everybody got eBay money.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Moissanite on. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of moist people out here. Like everybody's so sensitive. You know what I mean? Nobody can take a joke. It's crazy right there.
Very sensitive.
You know what? A lot of this shit too. A lot of people fronting too. That's a problem.
That's what I'm saying.
I want real money. Like I don't want to be pretending like I got money or just buying shit, shit, and just acting like I got bread and I ain't got no bread. I don't want to be that. I want to really have money, and I ain't talking about $1 million. That ain't really like money. You can't really talk. You got $1 million. Like,
when I get to the bag, I got money. I'ma pretend like I ain't got money. That's the type of shit. I'ma look broke. I'ma look broke as shit.
Bro, listen.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna look
same stone around my neck for over 25 years. It's the, you know what I mean? Like I'ma still be dressing the same way I dress. Like I don't care about none of that. All I care about is
I'm gonna look presentable, but I'm not gonna look super rich.
No, but here's the difference when you got that bag like that. Yeah, you're gonna wear regular shit, but it's gonna be high quality shit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see the texture. You're gonna see the texture.
Absolutely. What is that? Velvet? Hell yeah.
The fabric is gonna be all right. Like, you know,
because even the rich niggas that look broke, when you look at them, it might look regular, but it's still designer. Just ain't no logo on it.
Like, this t-shirt was Egyptian cotton.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
And the funny thing about it is a lot of brothers don't know, like just a little tailor, you could get it off the rack, just a little tailor, take it to the tailor, get it, just tape it to your specifications. That'll make something look mad expensive too, just the fit. You know what I mean? So a lot of times cats be missing out on that. And you ain't gotta spend a lot of money. That's why I'm like, I could make this jacket for fucking $80. I could just go buy some jean material and make this jacket.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But a lot of cats don't even. That's what I'm saying. A lot of cats is like, yo, we could get high quality things if we just. It's like buying in bulk.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's like, yo, you could just go buy mad fabric and get something really custom, and it costs you the same amount it would cost you to go get that designer. But you hypnotized by the designer's logo. You know what I mean? Which is a spell they putting on you. Like, it gotta have the Louis on it. It gotta have the YSL on it. But if you got it custom, it's actually better than that.
You know what it is to me with the designer shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what it is for me? It's the way that the material. It's really the material really do be better though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Than most other clothes. Like, yeah, when you really start like wearing that shit and you feel it on you, that's what it is. Like, it don't gotta have no logo on it. It's the now if a urban clothes can have the same material as they be using, because they be using that shit from Italy.
Now I'll put it to you like this. Sauce could come out with a hoodie. I got clothing that's better than a lot of designer stuff, but because the brand is whatever is at the state that it's at now, if I was to throw a Louis logo on it and they knew that it came from Louis, same quality that I got right now, I could sell it for 4 times as much.
Yo, I was
because
they hypnotize.
That's the type of quality. Yeah, that's to me. That's really what I be looking for. The quality, like, to be.
Well, that's the same point. That's the same point that Marbury made. He said he used the same factory as Michael Jordan, same material, same quality, but Jordan just the price is different.
But he didn't though. Them Starberries wasn't the same though. That's the thing. They keep saying he be thinking that shit is the same.
No, the Starberries
Nike got some kind of sauce. Listen to me. Like, a lot of these places got some kind of sauce they be using. You could think you got the same material as them, but you'll do it and it won't feel the same like they should do. It's something they doing that's different than what Marbury was doing. Jordan's different. Somebody, the way they designed them and where they made them shits is fire.
No, them Starberries is like the Shacks. The Starberries,
like they look like some Walmart shoes.
Yeah. I mean, you know, because you got to spend a certain amount to get a certain quality.
Certain quality, right?
You know what I mean? And there's no way around that.
Not to be over pluggy, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you want quality material and quality shit, go ahead and check out Rebel Gentleman NYC. The links are in the description.
That was a perfect plug.
That was
he's on point.
That was what we talking about. Like, word.
He's producing.
He had that in his back pocket waiting for us to talk about clothes.
I was trying to, Alec. As soon as it started, I had this page up.
Hey, yo, Sauce, you know what's crazy though? Just like you said, you went to school for the broadcast and shit. Bro did too, though.
I love that.
Yeah, I went to school like for the radio shit though. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna pick his brain soon so I can get back on point.
Yeah.
What's that school? It was Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Broadcasting.
I don't around anymore.
Yeah, I went to IAR in New York, Institute of Audio Research in New York. That's where I went.
Yeah. Oh, you was over there by Washington Square Park?
Yeah, it was Greenwich Village. I was at Greenwich Village.
Yeah, West Fourth over there. Yeah, I got. Yeah, I'll be over there all the time. But, we could do a show out there in the summer. Set up.
Nigga, I'm out. I travel, nigga.
Yeah, we can get lit.
Let me get that link to those clothes, man. I'm gonna look sharp when I pull up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Custom, man. Like, remember Sugar Ray, Sugar Ray and Harlem Nights, where he told Phil Cantone. He was like, no, I could give you my tailor's number. He was like, you buy off the rack, your clothes fit you so well. She would have jabbed at him like, nah, everything I got on is custom. Like, I didn't buy this.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I like that point. Why would a young boy be flexing on purpose, like on IG? Like, I never understood that.
I ain't gonna lie. I get bread. I ain't even gonna be around. Like, I'm gonna be so elusive.
Right. I'm gonna be unavailable.
Yeah, I'm gonna be unavailable. You ain't really gonna be able to do nothing to me. Like, I'm gonna be in the crib or I'm gonna be doing grown man shit.
Y'all gonna catch me when y'all ask where I'm at. You gonna catch me out in the field with my horse planting tomatoes.
That type of shit. Word.
barefoot, nigga.
Or you might hit me and ask me where I'm at, and I'm telling you I'm in a museum somewhere looking at some shit like that type of shit. That's the type of shit I like to do. Like,
yo, this gonna sound weird as hell. If I had me a bunch of land,
that's my man Moon's in the hat. That was my man Mooney in the hat right there.
Oh, yo, where, hold on.
All
Yo,
right, there with the brim, man. Shout out to Moon.
Yo,
Starbridge were bad. See, the Starbridge, but yeah, they was bad. Quiet. That's when that nigga was eating Vaseline and all that shit. Remember that?
Oh my goodness.
Starbridge was tripping. That's why when he say he got the same quality as Jordan, no, you didn't, man. Stop capping. Jordan's got sauce. Like it's something with Nike got some kind of wherever they getting it ain't the same sneaker you getting. Like it's not like.
Well, and our joints is quality. Everybody that get a pair of kicks is like, yo, these shits is fire.
Man, them shits, all them shits look fire, but them white ones is the ones.
You like the white high tops or the low tops?
The high top shit, the high top joints.
I like
I like all of them for real. The red shits is fire. Them blue shits is dope too. Yeah, them shits is dope too.
Yo, so what I was gonna say, man, when I buy me a property, I'm getting me some donkeys on that hoe.
What do donkeys do though? What do they do? Like
it's weird because they're very territorial and protective. They'll fight off wolves.
That's fine. I never knew that shit. That's crazy.
I ain't know that either.
That's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Learn something new every day.
Word.
I be up late at night finding the end of the internet sometime, though.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful doing that. The internet's a dangerous place.
Word. That too.
Fellas, I just made it to work. I gotta head out.
All right, salute. Thanks for stopping in, though. Thanks for
I'm
stopping
gonna see you next week.
Hard pause. Much love. Much love. Hey guys, if you need to reach out to Sauce and hear his latest episodes, the links are in the description for the Lost in the Sauce podcast. Please and thank you. Go check it out. Actually make some interactions, make some comments. I think even with his spot, you can actually recommend stuff if you hit him up for them to talk about in the future. Same with us. Here, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger or wherever else you can hit us up. If you want, there's a topic you wish to hear, especially if it's a relevant topic, we'll be willing to discuss that, Joe.
How you doing? If this ain't relevant, shout us out. Like we'll probably talk.
Yeah,
about
that's true.
It don't matter.
That's true. We do. We definitely do long form content. So the more we can talk about, the better.
Wow.
Come through Marion Square, 95th and 2nd. That's the business, right?
Yeah. That's the spot. That's the pub right there, man. That's the frat. That's the frat's home territory.
Okay. Shit. We know we got to do. They got a website and everything for the spot. We can put a link in.
Yeah, throw that up, Murph.
Or if he hit it with you, you can throw it in here too. I don't think it'll post. It'll be able to copy and paste it.
You can't pin it in the chat. See, that's why if we was going live straight on what's the name, you could just pin that shit at the top of the chat.
And everyone can see it.
Yeah, pin that shit at the top of the chat.
Monday and Tuesday nights, stay up, fam.
The Stay Up Gallery, yeah, that's the hip hop art joint. The Stay Up Gallery,
that's dope too. Like I like shit. That's what I'm saying. I like shit like that. I need to get some paintings too. I be trying to find like some independent, like some original shit from like some.
You talk, your brother. I deal in art. I'm an art dealer too, man.
Oh, yeah. So yep. I know who to holler at. I want some big shit too. Like
some fire artists with some fire pieces. Like that's what I'm saying. As we start to climb now, like man, it's everything we do is art. Like we are art. You know what I mean?
I've been looking for like some original pieces from some underground artists, like some shit nobody got, like some original pieces. Like
I found. I wish I could share with y'all without putting it up. I found a Stay Up Gallery website.
Yeah. Pull that up. Yeah.
That it?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. This it?
Nah, that's not it.
I didn't think it was.
See all the mixture of people, nigga. That look like the United Nations in there.
You never know.
Be that type of time sometimes. Be that type of time. The foreigners.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, the tourists and shit be pulling up, especially New York. Yeah.
But
Violence be.
Barefoot. Jimmy Bunko.
You wild now. Yeah.
I'll try this. I see New York Pace Gallery.
I hear something in the background.
That's why I said that's why I said when you listen to them niggas music. Remember last week when I told them niggas they are the most creative niggas I know. They be making all type of music. Sometimes I be up here listening and then I go into the background and it be like rock and roll. That's them. That's Shawn. That's Shawn.
Oh what?
Yeah, Sauce Baby Bro.
That's fire. It do sound like some rock and roll. Like.
I swear every time I be here listening and then it'll be a pause and I'll go listen to the music and it'll be some crazy. Sometimes it sound like pop music. It sound like rock and roll. They do all kind of music. It's crazy.
That's fire. That's fire. Unrestricted. Unrestricted.
Mm-hmm. All the time I be hearing stuff. That happens all the time.
This one bando I like. This is Shawn saying same artist. Bando's fire. Oh, the most.
We gotta get Bernard up here.
Oh, fact.
Get the legend up here and get Pops to finally show his face up here. Like,
give me a Yo, Pops, I talked to him a couple times, man. I mean, he could come on, and I even told him, all you got to do is talk. You don't even have to really read nothing. I'll read everything for you.
Yo, this fire.
It ain't nothing for him to read. Like, he can just talk.
Yeah, that's what I told. I said we'll see, especially if we got a few topics that he could roll with. He can talk about anything and everything. Me and him sit on the phone and talk about crazy.
Yeah, Pops know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You do Pussy in Paris.
Okay. I like the titles.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? You so hot, mommy. Go ahead, keep on doing what you do. Don't you stop, mommy. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? You so hot, mommy.
I think Shawn's working on some new material he's gonna be releasing soon too.
Yeah, Shawn music fire, man. I like all them niggas' music, man.
Yeah, I would promote that. I would promote that to the cruise lines.
Word.
You need to push that to like Norwegian Caribbean cruise lines. Like that's definitely
or commercials or some kind of commercial or something.
Resorts
like that.
too, like resorts. Like that's vacation music right there. That's like
word.
That's like like I worked hard for this moment type of music. Like I like that.
Rocks VIP. Murph.
Chill. Chill.
Actually, shit, we don't reach the hour and a half spot unless you guys got more. We never even got into your
pull that video up because I want to hear niggas' thoughts on this. Like, pull that video up.
Definitely.
So I'm constantly reminded. Like, they made it. They go another big booty. She made it. See what I'm saying? I get why women wants to enhance themselves. I get it. But fellas, we have to do more on just continuously telling our women that they're beautiful.
You're enough.
We have to continuously tell them that they're gorgeous. Don't make your woman feel like she has to go do something, even if you fucking with another chick. Like, no. You just love a woman. That's it. And women, listen to your man. Just listen. I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody don't do what they want to do, don't do the rule. No. People make decisions. You have to live with that as a unit. So I can't even sit here and say, oh, I'm against nothing. Oh, I'm with it. As a unit, I took a loss.
Man.
Yo.
Man.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. That enough said.
Man. I don't know. When I be thinking about that shit, because I remember when he first like started dealing with her. Before they had either one, they got 2 kids now. I think 2 or 3, something like that. But before they had any kids, I remember when he first started talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is like one of the saddest shits ever, dog.
Real.
Like, man, like I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough, and especially since he's
Pull it
speaking
down
from
now.
a place of loss. You know what I'm saying? The woman he loved went and thought she was enhancing herself, and he lost her because of it. So that's rough, man. I can't imagine that, man.
Dealing with that, I don't. That's a tough pill.
And he dealt with it, and his to speak big up to him. He dealt with that shit gracefully. He dealt with that shit masculinely. He dealt with that shit like really well. Like he did a good job. He did a good job. He did honor. Go ahead.
All right, this why I brought the video up, right? How y'all feel about like the plastic surgery thing with the women? Like, what y'all think about it?
I mean, me personally, like, I always was natural. I'm with the real talk. I probably only been with 2 shorties that had any type of augmentation. Like, so I'm where he said we need to be at. I've been there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I always like, nah, I don't even like it. It looks. I don't like it. That's all I can say. Me personally, I don't like it.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, I'm not really into it. I've been to a few girls that had and actually since I got older, shit, I'm into the natural, man. I like the titties with a little droop to them. They special. Because I always root for the underdog. I'm gonna pick the smaller one, the second one. I'm not that big one gonna get less attention.
Like crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, a slight droop.
A natural sag, baby. You gotta have a sag to it, man.
This how I feel about it, right? I feel like you can't be. None of us can be Father Time. We all gonna get wrinkled and nasty in the end, like. So you trying to avoid if word like you trying to avoid Father Time, like to impress what, like. Cause your inside still might be bad. You might look good on the outside, got high blood pressure and all this other shit too going on. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Let's get that right. Like,
my
trying to make the outside look good and the inside is fucked up. Like,
my thing is that I'm not with anything that any surgery that has to take place that does not have to deal with life or death. If it's
right.
I'm not with any cosmetic surgery. Like, it'll never be better than the way you came in.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean?
And it's pointless. Go to the gym if it's gonna take some time, but go to the gym. Like,
and sometimes you just accept something, like just accept
word.
That, you know what I mean?
Somebody like it.
Yeah, if you
now go ahead, brother.
No, I'm listening.
No. I was bringing up, like, I remember when Cat Williams is that never in the history of niggerdom has a nigga said, all those panty lines I'm not gonna hit. He said panty lines is fine. He said if you got stretch marks are fine. Either you was big and you got little, or you was little and you got big.
That really be other women shaming other women for shit that, because a lot of that shit we be liking a lot of that shit, like some or some man somewhere that'll like whatever kind of flaw y'all think y'all got, ladies. There's some man out here that'll, you know what I'm saying?
Man, there's niggas that will lick your C-section scar and call you his little.
I mean, I don't even think. I used to think I had a type. I really don't. Any girl that I ever had like a real relationship with, like they all look drastically different. Like
mine
like,
too. I don't got no type either. Yeah, mine too.
Like, I'm like, if you look good doing how you put it together, you look good. I'm into that.
Right. Word.
You know what I mean? Some shorties is thin, some shorties is thick. Like, if you look good, you look good. Like,
Yo, Moonrock's not a big fan of the plastic surgery.
But you know what's the trick bag? This is the real trick bag. Pussy in Paris is a great. You know why that video is crazy though? For real, most men, like regular men, we ain't talking about these celebrities and these rappers that go get their chicks and they buy them. The only niggas that's chasing plastic surgery chicks is the rappers and shit. most regular men out here don't want that shit. Like, don't want they women with that shit. Like, we don't want that shit. Ladies, at least slow it down. Like, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do with y'all bodies and none of that shit. But please try to slow it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all, a lot of y'all dying too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of chicks dying from that shit too. Like,
yeah.
So
you don't want to. You know, I can't imagine that hurt, man. God bless. I hope I never have to deal with it. Yo, I think this might be your boys. The Stay Up Gallery on Insta.
Yeah. That's them.
Yeah. You pop it up. That's them right there, right?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Follow. But yeah, I can't imagine losing a woman I love due to some bullshit, man. You know, especially like we could have had a long life together. You want to do some optional surgery and it's gonna take you from me? Fuck that. I'd rather have you here. I'll pick them droopy titties up. Fuck it.
Give me a little son. Yeah, word. Most niggas is like that though. That's the crazy part though. That is the crazy shit on earth that most men think like that. Like we ain't on that. A lot of that shit chicks be looking at their body that they don't like. Niggas love that shit. Like it's the craziest shit ever. Like
I know girls that couldn't get a nigga till they had a baby and a little bit of stretch marks and a little extra booty.
It's true though.
Smash, but
it is true.
That's how you get bigger breasts. There you go. That's how you get it.
Story of my life, woman, son. We got yo.
Oh, Snipes. Yeah. What up, bro? Snipes.
Snipes. Yo. This is a fucking Snipes. Fuck no, yeah. See, most niggas ain't. Yeah, that shit crazy. Like that's why I wanted niggas to see that like extra boob. Word, like niggas ain't out here like you find. And then we all if we in this for the long haul, we both gonna get old and nasty looking.
Yeah, I mean,
true. That's why I tell girls too. When if they get with me, I say, listen, I'm a sleep farter. I might blow you in the room and shit.
I don't be on none of that shit. Like I try to keep it civilized around.
He on his stifler shit. That's some stifler shit.
Gotta tell them that before they come sleep with you, they gonna find out once they get there.
Yeah, I ain't. Some niggas be wanting to walk in the bathroom when they girl shit, and I ain't with none of that. Like I ain't into none of that. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm not that. But sometimes I'll be sleeping and I'll be blasting ass. You might wake up to that shit,
man. You gotta watch what you eating, nigga. You drink some water.
Even if you want
go ahead. You living with a chick, y'all got one bathroom. Sometimes it may happen. You in the shower, she gotta come in. Like listen, it's going down.
Yeah, I ain't. If unless it's an emergency, like we ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Here's something you gotta understand. You've been in the room with a broad. She in the bed, right? Hotel room. You in the bathroom. You ever try to pee without farting? If the fart come,
I'm lost.
When you piss. If you got to fart, you just fart your whole life.
Yeah, but if she in the bathroom, that's her business. You in the bathroom, that's different. But
you in the bathroom, but she in the room, she can hear that shit.
Oh well, that's the shit. That ain't no thing. You in the bathroom though.
Yeah, she got to get used to it. Extra booth.
Yeah, you in the bathroom.
Let's
go.
Listen, so what if she fart? Do you really care if she fart?
I don't really give
Hell yeah, I care if she fart. Like be civilized with that shit. Like that. It's nasty. It depends. Like
how she do it? If she just let it come out like in a high pitch, sweet.
Yeah, or if I'm somewhere eating or something, it just depends. Like man.
Well, here's the deal. I never met a woman that just wanted to blast ass in front of me. All of them were like every lady. They did it on accident. I might have been tickling them.
Oh, that's straight then. That's an accident. Like, but not just we just sitting here watching Friday and you just like, yeah, that shit funny, right? I ain't with that shit. Like,
public service announcement. Public service announcement to all you young men. You think you blow nasty farts? Period fart will blow you out of the goddamn.
Oh, come on, bro.
Do not promote fart.
Nice.
You gonna have to.
Hit the button, man. Hit the button, man. Hit the button.
Water hard pause. Well, period. That's not a pity fart's on a hard part.
I think we went too far.
It's not, but I'm just saying, you just went too far. I asked her to stop touching me. Oh God, here comes the snipe about to say some crazy shit. Here these niggas about to go crazy. I'm a victim. Nah. The far echoes. Nah.
No, because I'm not gonna throw the person under the bus that did this. I had a young lady I was dating, and she refused to fart, and she was getting on my nerves. I said, maybe you an asshole because you ain't farting. Maybe you need to fart. She still refused to fart. Man, I tickled the shit out of her when they see that. And I was like, oh, did you just? I'm so proud of you. After that, she was Dutch ovening me, bro. She was blasting ass. I was
deserved it. You deserved it. You deserved it.
I was like, yo, you a tiny chick. How the fuck did something so nasty come out of this little thing? You can't compete with them. You can't compete with them. They'll win.
Jules is on stage right now. He's doing a comedy show.
I'm just brothers, man. You gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
Nah, bro. Like, this nigga killed me with that shit.
Just the point we be like, listen, somebody go get him. Somebody
go
get him. Go get him.
I ain't with all that playing with the fart shit. We gonna keep it civilized. Like, you know what I'm saying? Word. I don't even want to smell it for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gone one day when she do it in her sleep and you wake up and smell it.
Nah, that's different, but it don't, like, I done been in you found out I've been in that situation. It don't stink like ain't no Dutch oven and all that crazy shit.
How is she even strong enough to do that to you?
Yeah, like, but I seen a video of a dude that slept with his head. It was a video of this chick that was sleeping in the bed where a nigga, and she sat up and like tucked and covered, and the dude's head was under. Yeah, she got him like that. Like, I'm not with that. Like, I'm gonna be mad. I ain't gonna be like, yo, it's a rap, but I'm gonna be mad.
No, she getting hit with a pillow. She definitely getting hit with a pillow. We
word like that. Like, and the get back is crazy.
Sleep fart got my lady.
With the now the sleep fart got my lady pushed.
Right. Get out of here.
Yo, but I'm just telling you, I was just warning the young man. You know, you can't fuck with lady farts. Lady hold them in for a reason. They're trying to spare you.
Listen. As we've been talking, I've been thinking. I'm like, nah, I've been pretty blessed because most of the women I've been with are very. They know they supposed to like know how to move with that.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Me and you in the same boat with that. Like, I ain't really had no savages like that. Like, I ain't bumped into a savage like that. Like,
I be joking around with like my girl. I date her now. She said, hell no, I ain't farting in front of you. Get the fuck out of here. That's what she told me. I'm not hurt.
They got the power to hold that for like 8 days straight.
Oh, hell
for the right moment.
I hold
they ain't gonna hold it. They gonna go to the bathroom and say, I gotta go to the bathroom and go do it. Like,
they gotta do what they gotta do if they go in there because they don't want the linger to come out. So they gotta drop
the water. They gotta turn the water.
Turn the water on. Drop the trowel, spread cheek, let it flow. Turn the fan on.
Oh, see, this nigga know the method and all that. That's crazy.
Hairspray, and then you could leave. But you gotta wait. You gotta let that shit dissipate.
She's gonna hit herself with the Febreze.
The fart smell might be on her still, like traveling with her, like
if you about to go in the bathroom and she just come out, she's like, "Hey, what you doing, baby? I gotta go pee." Nah, you don't have to pee. She stopped you. She don't want you going into that shit she just did. It's like fucking ground zero in that bitch.
All right, check this out. Let me throw a scenario out there.
Here we go.
You meet a chick on the internet. You go out, she look good. She no catfish here. She look like she is. She cool, whatever. Take her. You go back to the crib. Y'all go watch a movie, eat, whatever. Cool, kick it. She say, "Oh, can you show me where the bathroom is?" You show her where the bathroom is. You in there kicking, and you forget she in the bathroom. She in that motherfucker about 15, 20 minutes, right? She come out. You gotta go in the bathroom after, and it smell like shit in there. What do you do?
Me? Nothing. It matter what the shit smell. Do it smell like 3-day-old garbage truck water or dumpster water?
It just smell like nasty shit.
I'm gonna try to spare her. I'm gonna close the door and go to another bathroom if I can.
I'm saying what?
I'm not gonna dump her because I'm like, oh, she made
No,
me look
I ain't
bad.
said dumping her. You just met her. Like I'm saying, the chick you just met, you don't know her. You just met her. This is the first day you ever chill with her. Like,
Yo,
she
so
taking shit in your house.
y'all got me on this, right? She had a dire situation. She had to unleash the hounds. So I feel bad for her because I know she wouldn't have shit at my crib if she didn't have to.
Yeah,
So I
that's
feel
true.
bad. I'll try to
It
hide.
had to be. It had. Yeah, that's true. Because there had to be some kind of emergency
Nah,
going
I'll just
on.
be like, I fed you well. You're welcome.
Food was good, right? Good, right?
Oh
You lit.
my
You lit.
God. After 8 years, they
And
start
then,
acting
and
like,
then, and
yeah,
then I
that's
got
true. You-
I got the nice
true.
fluffy towel and rag and all that. There you go. Hand
Faces are up and up.
That's true though. In the long term, you be in a relationship with somebody that long, it's like y'all related. Like I tell my wife how you people generally gonna bitch about. Yeah.
Wow. This nigga wildin'. This nigga Murph wildin'.
Oh man.
I think this nigga Murph might be my spirit animal.
That nigga, y'all niggas is crazy,
Yeah,
man.
y'all niggas gonna get his
Oh my
bag.
God.
Gonna get his Nigga, oh my goodness, Murph.
Oh my God.
Bow.
Offer wet wipes. I leave wet wipes in there. I leave them in there. I always have them.
You gotta have wet wipes in
I
the
have 'em.
bathroom, like
Yeah, because otherwise you just smearing shit until it smears off.
Oh, come on, man.
Y'all,
Wet
oh
wipes
my
get in
goodness.
there.
See Terrell, see where we at?
Come on. Take it to the abyss. Oh, blood
Blood
parts.
parts. Oh, hell no. Nah, we doing too much.
Oh my God.
Oh, now Moonwatch wanna jump in. See, that's a problem.
Yo, okay, here's the deal.
What's the
Always a possibility too. If your girl got gas, if a girl asking you not to go down on it and she normally like it, listen to her.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
She
I ain't
probably
even
either got gas, even if it start out okay. If one of them toots come out or it sips out, just a little bit of it. She been holding it into your face while you down there. Not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Like we could just wait till tomorrow. Like, you know
Yeah, I never had that happen to me. Thank God.
got gas and all that. We could chill till tomorrow.
Yeah,
it ain't
we
even no big
good.
deal.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not a
I'm not a savage out here. Stop. She didn't have facts. I kind of nigga. I stopped messing with a chick because I went to her house one time. She was living in the projects and she was making sloppy joes at like 8 a.m. I said, yeah, no. And I was young, when this happened too. I was like 27, like
I don't like your eating habits.
I was just like, this is disgusting. Like, who the fuck eat sloppy joes at 8 a.m? Like, that's like the craziest. I would have even been easy. It would have been like a regular burger. It was just something about eating sloppy joe at 8 a.m. that just threw me all the way off. Like, so I ain't even mad. I'm like,
you was like, nah, she doing too much.
Yeah, I'm like, your stomach is about to be crazy. This is way too early. What you eat for dinner?
All right.
Damn, like
you see, you reckless with your digestive system, bitch. What the fuck?
I was in a halfway house too, like. And that's the crazy part. I was on the LFW in a halfway house. Like I had 4 hours out, and that shit. I had the nerve to have standards. I was in a halfway house.
Oh, you always been you've been a nigga with standards anyway.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy though when you think about it. I had the nerve to be looking down at my because they ate a sloppy joe, and I'm coming out the halfway house like. You know what I'm saying?
Standards.
Word.
I still would have been chilling.
Yeah, we know you and Murph.
Oh, that nigga Murph.
You got one for me. You gonna put cheese on it?
Stupid.
Yeah, hell no, nigga. I'm coming out the halfway house, and I thought that I was like, man, I ain't eating this shit. I ain't eating none of that shit. I left eating it. I was like, yeah,
I would have probably wound up having to leave because I would have ate that shit, and my guts would have been blown the fuck up.
Hell no.
That shit early in the morning like that.
Yeah,
The
nah.
house clean at least? Was the house clean?
Yeah, the house was clean.
Okay.
Yeah, he was being real picky.
House was,
You know,
the house. It wasn't like no, like you know what I'm saying. It would look like a project house, like you know.
No roaches in there. You didn't that you could.
I ain't see. It was the daytime, so you know they be hiding in the daytime.
do.
If you see them in the daytime, you got them everywhere. If
At
you
night-
see roaches in somebody's house in the daytime, they got them shits everywhere.
Yeah, they be cleansed.
The
Roaches
field. Oh man, where that come from? Murph? Like, that's true though. Those dudes that be extra in the feet be acting crazy. They be like serial killers on the low, like a lot of times. Like,
Yo, I had a homie of mine, right? He told me a story where he was banging a bitch and she had a, excuse me.
What?
Right.
Wow.
He was having relations with a young lady,
Yeah,
and she had a vaginal discharge of air, and he thought it was a fart, and he stopped. And she's like, "Oh no, that was my vagina." He said, "I better not smell nothing." And she started-
man, I ain't having that kind of conversation during that shit. Like, I'ma just ignore that then. Like, I don't care what it was during that type of shit. I don't even care if it was a fart for real. For real, I'm trying to ignore that, keep it going. Like,
hey, let me see if I can do it again.
the word.
So, but I mean, we closely approach, or we just hit the 2-hour mark. We want to be reasonable for our long-term people that have been hanging out for a minute. You brothers got anything you want to say before we part ways with our awesome people?
Nah, I'm done, man. Hey, yo, hold on. Let me say this. Ayo, Snipes, I watched that movie too. You wasn't here when I talked about it, but I watched it though. Salute, come out with volume 2. I watched that too. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shoot. Nah, just another good Sunday troublemakers, the Hard Pause podcast. Yeah, you already know.
All right, we gonna
hard pause.
All three up there. Much love. The Snipes, the rest of the crew. Donald Murphy, Murph, Lil Rocks, Sauce Money. Gotta shout out Mark Matthew, who's rhyming in the background. He wasn't able to make it today. Has something going on. He'll probably be here next weekend. Yo, thanks for all the Rebel gentlemen, all the rap brothers that show through. We appreciate you, brothers. We love you, brothers. Stay blessed, stay positive. We'll see you when we see you. Much love.
Wave, worries. Bro, with us, you know you wanna ride away. She a freak.